Alright, I have kind of a bad feeling about this. Never even really got a chance to stop by and visit this safe house. And already it's gone dark. Hopefully it's nothing, but I guess we're fixing to find out here in a second. That high-rise dude was pretty cool. Only got to talk to him for a minute on the way back here, helping save that one synth, but apparently he's on top of his game. Oh no.
Intruder identified. This is a restricted area.
Yeah, enough is enough.
Wasn't in the mission briefing. This irregularity will be reported to Justin Ayo.
You know who I am, so tell me, what are you doing here?
Intelligence indicated this is a railroad base. Perimeter breached and all hostiles eliminated. Currently maintaining surveillance.
The SRB sent me to check on you. See if you need help.
Mission proceeding according to plan. Ambush set for railroad targets. Prepared to reclaim any synths they possess.
Okay. Alright, this has Sean written all over it. Our character's son is responsible for this. Kill all coursers.
Disabled by the second unit.
You know, I didn't really have to be told that. I was going to do that regardless. Before we start this off, let me collect any lootable stuff that might go flying all over the room once I start blowing shit up.
Status. All functions
Yep.
normal.
Too far. Too far. They're just... This is their mission operation, is not to just get their stuff back, but to eliminate and destroy people. And, you know, if nothing else, if synths want to go, that's the Institute's thing. If people want to help them once they're gone, that's the railroad thing. Certainly nothing worthy of death, as far as that goes, but that's apparently, in the name of science, that's their only solution to anything. Did I already kick that courser's ass that fast? Get off me. The courser's already down? Damn. They're a little overrated, I think. Yeah, this shotgun is the robot killer. Man, this, damn, it sucks. Yeah, I thought High Rise was going to quickly develop into one of my, favorite characters in the Railroad. He's like Tinker Tom, man. And Desdemona is just really, really cool. Even What's-His-Face is cool and well, sort of cool. As a follower. Maybe a habitual liar. He may have that real bad. Deacon, but at least he's kind of cool in his own way. Let's, yeah, this is, you know, if they want to sit there and hide away from the real world, the world that they created with their science, if they want to hide from it, sit down there and tell each other how awesome they are with all these new things that they come up with on how to pervert nature, okay? That's one thing, but then they get up here and this world up here that they look down on, that they scoff at, that they call, you know, is beneath the dirt on their feet type thing, but they need it for their energy, they need it for their supplies, they need it for the leftover trash, so that they can scavenge and stuff like that to keep their little Aryan nation down there going. And then basically their whole thing is we'll use what we want and kill the rest. Tell you what, I don't have anything for that, and you know, I don't care how twisted your brain is, how much you want to justify that, what you want to call it, what your motives might or might not be. They're screwed. They've crossed that line, and there is no excuse for that. In no way, shape, or form. There's no justifying the ends or the means of what they do. In other words, if you have to do bad things to get a good result at times, especially in times of war or something, I mean, I get it. Sometimes the ugly truths are necessary. Sometimes they are. Or, you know, even if they're not, they're going to happen regardless, you know, as far as that goes. You can bitch and cry about it or not. Either way, it still happens. I get it. But their whole principle, everything they operate on, nothing justifies anything. Their ends are the cause of all the other ends, you know? So, Yeah, I can't get in this stupid computer. I'm kind of curious if there was some last word before they went dark here or something. Let's see, the gentleman, Big Cheese, Snowbird. Breadcrumbs in place needs Snowbird's code name from HQ. Would make it easier to track movements. I got a theory. Snowbird, wasn't that the one that we just found dead down there with those raiders? Wasn't that Snowbird? I don't, were they using him for a trap? Back up D. That would be Desdemona. Camper's daughter is gone. All the signs point to an enemy job. Camper's daughter. G gets results, but this close to origin, we don't always need things shot to pieces. D's too busy, and besides, with all the nearby activity, I need a real heavy. What about TW? Someone new? Apparently, our last operation brought the heat down on this place, but that may be or may not be the case. I don't know. It could be just an internal spy. It could be the simple fact that they're probably, like I say, overhearing and seeing everything that my character does. I still have a suspicion that whatever they put in my Pip-Boy is just like a beeping beacon all over the map and a transmitter all at the same time. Here I am, this is what I'm doing. Listen to what I say. That's what I think's going on. Alright, well. You know, the solution to all this is a whole lot of gunfire, though. Tell you what, that really does solve these kinds of problems. Alright, apparently I blew his ass off the stairs completely.
Calculating most efficient attack.
There he is, man. High rise. I'm sorry, buddy. It wasn't on purpose. The Institute's got a lot of blood on their hands. I mean, more than... you know, they've got all the blood on their hands, damn near. Really? If you think about it,
Oh my god.
yeah, they gotta pay the piper somehow. There's got to be a way.
You could do something like that.
And it needs to happen in a brutal fashion. There needs to be some kind of justice here as far as that goes.
Shall we?
I was hoping to get them both with one shot.
I will limit the pain I inflict, if possible. Sustaining damage.
You know, we got our combat shotgun here. I wonder if there's a homemade or a pipe version of a shotgun. I'm trying to think off the top of my head anything like that. You got a pipe sniper, pipe pistol / SMG, even assault rifle, if that's what you want to call it. You know, automatic pipe guns and all that.
Sweet.
You even have the homemade lasers, which are basically what the muskets are, right? Homemade laser rifles. What's I wonder if there's a homemade shotgun type thing. That'd be cool if you could convert a pipe pistol into a to have a, you know, shotgun receiver or something.
Guess we scared him off.
This was a pretty cool safe house, man. It really was. I don't need to release a protector. I'm doing just fine. I ain't gonna worry about it. Just get in my way if nothing else. So I got up here, and as soon as I got here, they decided
Be terrified.
to go ahead and shut off the elevators and all that. What did they have that programmed in? Yeah, as soon as I got up here, they essentially trapped me, and they were like, well, you can take the stairs. Excuse me, Synth, I don't know who you are to decide that.
There you are.
So this is some Gestapo type shit. Really, I'm just looking at all the behavior of the synths under the Institute's command, the things that Sean puts into place, his policies, and how he basically deals with everything, and I'm just looking at it overall, and I'm like, there's just no good thing here. This is a hell of a wake-up call to any parent to watch It's like walking into a room full of dead bodies and realizing that your child actually is the serial killer who just killed them all. It's the same thing. It's pretty bad. All right.
Your termination is inevitable.
Okay. Well, and you're talking a lot is inevitable.
That's in better shape than I expected.
Commencing termination of organic life form.
Well, I'm doubting there's more than one magazine. That's a magazine we could have gotten a long time ago too. Try to remember that for future playthroughs.
Now we're going.
Come on. Shh. Man, this is robot killer right here, man.
I regret any suffering you may incur.
All you hear my gun saying is bye, see ya, adios, sayonara. Man, they had the security of the only way to get in here is just the elevator. So how the hell do all the synths infiltrate this place?
Combat subroutine. Eliminating all hostiles.
There's gonna be some real nasty counter-espionage story behind all this, I'm guessing. Some spy who would be the last person you would expect type thing. Yeah, we'll holler at you. Is that you doing all that talking down there? But, yeah, I'm guessing whoever betrayed this place right here. I mean, it's possible. It's just a simple fact that when we went and helped that synth, that running down the middle of the street, shooting everything as we went, you know, did draw all the attention to this place. And, Tinkerton's right about one thing. The Institute really is seeing and watching everything. If they weren't before, they certainly are now. As far as I'm concerned, so, you know. Yeah, this has got to come to a head pretty soon. And so I guess once you've cleared out every building in the Commonwealth and used it for a safe house, once they've all been uncovered or discovered or whatever, then shit, where do you go? I mean, you're eventually cornered to the point that you just don't have any place else to. It's got to be a point. Yeah, you have to literally put an end to the Institute itself. And that's the only way to stop this. You're gonna run out of places to run. You'll be so far out of the loop that any synths that do escape, they have so far to go to find safe refuge. It'd be almost impossible to even get there. Yeah, this was definitely a cool building. It really was. I'm not lying, I'd like to have this place. Clean it up a little bit and be good to go. Alright, so, what happens here? Freaking Courser jumps out at us or something. Oh, nice, I'll take that. Damn, that's half a dozen technical documents right there. I need to get back to the Pridgewin and go turn all those in. I probably have. Oh, geez. Probably at least 20 or 30 of them on me by now.
Nice.
Hey. Put me over, huh? Damn, I picked up all that.
What can I do?
See if there's anything more than just safe controls here. Yeah, it's interesting that that snowbird popped up, because I'm pretty sure that's the name of the agent that got taken by those raiders, killed by the raiders. I wonder what he's being held ransom for, or if he was even being held ransom. Why in the hell the raiders would even be bothering him?
Yes.
I wonder if High Rise essentially used him as bait, or if he was a double agent, an actual Institute spy, and High Rise himself turned him over and got him caught by some raiders. Personally, I don't know. Okay, something to look into. There's all kinds of little sub stories like that in the game that you just. I'll tell you what. Even in Fallout 3, sometimes it would be, you know, hundreds, thousands of game hours later, I would find things like that. Little things that were going on, little stories that were kind of hidden in the game. Stuff that was going on in the background. People that were involved or related to things that I had no idea they were even associated with.
Offline.
Alright. That's another courser. All stealthed out.
Hey, something's out there.
Did it get him with any part of that? I don't think so. Take that. You know, that doesn't bring back anyone here at the safe house, though. You know, I wonder. I've just got a thought. Perhaps all these coursers came about because of Kellogg. What if they took Kellogg's
I can carry something if you need me to.
brainwaves? What if they took his personality, and that's what they essentially used to at least dictate the personality or the presets for the coursers? Because they say when they find a synth that has an aptitude for a certain thing, that's based on the person they stole, essentially, to implant in the synth in the first place. And some would be, I mean, who knows who you're turning into a synth there. Serial killers, psychos, ex-military, all kinds, and then, or, well, you know, knowing these scientists, they would try to find the cream of the crops, the ones that are the most efficient in their particular line of work, whatever that may be, including, you know, well, like I say, the real successful serial killers would be adept, and they would be, oh shit, did not see that. Son of a gun. I saw one, but I didn't see that one. See ya. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna get involved in exploring a whole new area here. I say I'm not. Doesn't necessarily mean I won't. I'll take all these, though. Probably we gotta go back to report even more bad news to Desdemona. Like I say, at some point we'll be cornered and we'll have to act. We'll have to do something. We have to strike. Strike first instead of just taking all these shots to the chin without answering back. You eventually have to. You swing back with what you got, and if it works, great. If not, well, shit. It was going to end badly anyway, right? So, get it over with. But yeah, with a, well, what would you call it? With a resource like Kellogg at their disposal, I can't see them letting that go to waste. If he's effective, make just a bunch more of them, type of thing, you know? Wouldn't put it past him. Like I say, Sean, quote-unquote father, is just a real piece of work. Maybe he was raised that way. You can say, well, he's brainwashed, it's not his fault. No, at some point, your conscience comes into play. You have to make decisions on your actions.
Welcome to the Science Center. Looking for a souvenir?
This is random.
What's for sale?
Everything you need to...
Perform your own experience. Okay, junk dealer. This is just his thing. He just sits here and runs a little junk shop. All right, well, that's cool. One more place to go. Actually, I can use some of this stuff. Anything with wood in it, especially. And oil. Oil's always good. Adhesive. Plus, he's got a few caps. He can buy some of my stuff, too. All right, good deal. I wasn't expecting this. I had to duck in here. I saw this building before, and this is another one of those, you know, I'm not walking by this again without at least looking off in here. For all I know, it gets you tied up in an hour-long thing, exploring some place or something, but whatever. I'm in no real hurry. Well, since this isn't red, go ahead and take this too before I go.
Yes.
Sure, I'll take all that. Nice. I have a decent amount of several kinds of ammo. I've actually got enough 10mm now to start using my pistol again. All right. Is there any way to actually get into that back building part of this? If that was a Science Center gift shop, then this would be the Science Center, right? Cool. He's been stuck out on that island for a couple hundred years, just being there. Go ahead and put him out of his misery. What if he's guarding something out there? No, I'm not going to swim out and find out. I'll just... Guess not. Unless it's, I don't know, underground or something. Be interesting if you swam in through like a sewer pipe or something, some hidden place under the water or something. That'd be cool. Alright, well, enough investigating for now. Let's go give Desdemona the bad news. See what else she wants us to do. Wonder if it's time to go ahead and just make our little charge at Bunker Hill, or... I don't know.
Pam needs you in her room.
You again. No, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to go hunt down that one courser. Just because I'm a little pissed about what they did to my buddy High Rise there. We're going to go hunt down that courser at Poseidon Energy. That's what we're doing next. Whether we need to or not. Wow, okay. See you, Desdemona.
Presence increases odds of detection of all northern routes by 52%.
52%. That's prohibitively dangerous.
Whisper, how do you feel about getting thrown back into the fire?
Oh, that's how I roll, man.
I'm on a first-name basis with fire.
You're in the right line of work, then. We've hit a snag with Dr. Amari. You haven't met her. She works in Good Neighbor, and she plays a vital role in our organization. Synths are supposed to go to the memory den. The doctor gives them a new set of memories, then they move out. But her latest patient is stuck there. The runner's route has been compromised, and we're looking for options.
Why do synths get new memories?
The mind job is voluntary. Each synth has his or her own reasons for opting in. Most do it to avoid being captured. A synth knows nothing about our world. There's dozens of ways they could slip up and draw attention to themselves. Pam, what if we reroute through Lexington?
The switchboard is a nexus of Institute activity. Odds of detection increase exponentially with proximity to the nexus.
In English, Pam.
She means we can't run ops anywhere remotely near Switchboard. The Gen 1s blocking the original route have to go.
Why is killing them our plan B?
Excellent question.
Assaulting an entrenched Institute position is always risky. I don't want to put one of our top agents in harm's way unless it's necessary. Go to Dr. Amari and tell her rerouting isn't possible. You're there to clear the route for one last run. There's a lot at stake here, so get the job done.
Sounds
Are
like
you
an
injured?
escort mission?
It's a wonder you and Glory don't set off metal detectors.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I
Pam.
think I get what we're doing.
Processes are busy.
Thought I had something to turn into Pam. I guess not. Oh, Never mind.
Ticonderoga was wiped out by coursers. No survivors.
All hands lost? God damn it, that's not the news I wanted to hear. Now we're in a race. Can we free the synths before the Institute wipes us out?
Hey, we've survived this far. We'll make it to the end.
Oh, I can see how important that was to you there, Desdemona.
Ticonderoga was wiped out by
Oh, man.
coursers.
Sorry.
No survivors.
All hands lost? God damn it, that's not the news I wanted to hear. Now
Especially
we're in
not
a
twice.
race. Can we free the synths before the Institute wipes us out?
Hey, we've survived this far. We'll make it to the end.
Here's hoping. With Ticon down, we're short-handed. If you could spare time from your primary mission, the others could probably use some help.
Notice her first concern was for rescuing the last of the synths, not for herself. Thought that was pretty admirable. Alright, others can use some help. Well, getting rid of one more courser sure sounds good to me. I want to go check out Poseidon Energy anyway. There's also a couple vaults to go check out, too. Got 2 vaults uncovered, 81 and 95, I think.
You really walked the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
Get that mission thing off of there. It was blocking my view. We could go put another Mila up. I don't know what good that's going to do us. Eventually want to get to the Battle of Bunker Hill. So I think what we'll do, we'll go deal with this courser. Maybe even go check out a couple more vaults. And then get back to doing this. For all I know, maybe one of the vaults will play into this too. You never know. Alright. Well, Poseidon's way down there, isn't it? Well, that's cool. Unexplored area. Anyway, I've got all those map markers that have been given me from exploring other stuff, so this will be interesting. Worth going to check out. I'm going to meet you guys down there on the next one. I'm going to go drop off some junk at one of my settlements, and then we'll head down there. Alright, if you want to subscribe, click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of this Let's Play up to this point, you can click the image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. Y'all take care. Appreciate you watching. Catch you on the next one. Alright, bye-bye.